All right. So, today we're talking about two things. Semicolon and the colon. So, let's see if this table can tell me when do you use a colon. I need you to speak up.
For a list.
A list of things. Give me another time you use a colon. To do what?
Provide emphasis.
To provide emphasis on the second part. There's one more that we can use every day where you see the colon, the two dots.
Where is my...
Where's the what? Somebody over here help. What else? Time between the hour and the minute. All right, the other one is the semicolon. Somebody at this table tell me when you use a semicolon. When you're separating something. There's another punctuation that can be used with the semicolon. What can it be to intertwine? A what? A comma. So it's almost in the same thing. So today we're going to do our packets. We're only going to do the first page today. And we're kind of putting the emphasis on the colon today. So I'm going to read. The first one is done for you. You'll see. The recipe requires 4 ingredients: flour, eggs, milk, and vanilla. Where's the semicolon? After ingredients. Why? What is it? It's separating the list of things that follows. All right, so we're going to do number 2. Let's see. Jordan, let's look at number 2. There is one thing to remember. You are amazing. Where should the colon go? Do you agree? Everybody look. She said between 2 and remember. There is one thing to remember. You are amazing. Go after where? It should go after remember. There's one thing to remember. What are you remembering? You are amazing. So there's 2 separate clauses that it separates. You want to do the next one? Okay, good.
I actually think it goes after thing. And in between thing and two.
Okay, let's read that. There is one thing to remember. You are amazing. Is that a sentence? Can you make a sentence out of to remember you are amazing? You can't. That's not a sentence. And neither is there is one thing. It's not a complete sentence. So if you separate with the colon, it needs to be 2 separate sides that will make sense. So there's one thing to remember. You are amazing. So that's where the colon goes. All right. Number 3, who volunteers? Okay, Tequila, come on.
I have one favorite sport.
So where should the colon go? You're right, just say it. After what? Okay, let's read that. I have one favorite sport, golf. After sport. Does it matter that there's only one thing on the list? It doesn't. So even if it lists one thing, it's okay. So I have one favorite sport, golf. Colon, golf. All right, Aaliyah, let's do number 4. Read the whole thing first.
There will be 3 main actors, Kate and Neil.
Okay, so where would the colon go? After actors. Why? Because what's after actors?
A name, a list.
A list of names. So if you see a list of anything, that is where the colon goes, right before the list. All right. Did you do one yet? Okay, so Sydney. It's Sydney first. Number 5.
Short pick from 3 colleges: Harvard, Yale, and
And where should the colon go?
colleges.
Right after colleges. Because there's a what? A list of colleges. Carrie, you want to give number 6 a try?
Sure. Our house is painted in 4 colors: it's black, blue, red, and yellow.
Where should the colon go?
But first,
Where? After?
after all the colors that are listed,
After the word colors or after all the colors that are
all the
listed?
colors.
After, so it's, the house is painted in 4 colors, colon? Where would you put the colon?
Probably after the, like, black, and then after blue, and after red.
Okay, so we only need 1. And the colon separates whatever the list is. So this is a list of colors, and the list goes after the colon. So if the list goes after the colon, where would the colon go? After the word what? After the word colors. The house is painted in 4 colors: black, blue, red, and yellow. The colors are the list. So it goes after. Let's see, yeah. Thanks, Tyler.
He is allergic to many things, dogs,
After what? After things. He is allergic to many things: dogs, cats, nuts, eggs, and dairy. Let's see who did not pick. Alexa. Yes, you, Alexa. After cities, because there are a list afterwards. Okay, so now this one is not going to be as easy. Who wants to give it a try? Okay, Sydney, come on. So where should the colon go? Our teacher says to remember the following. Every day you can choose your behavior.
Why is it after
It is after following. Anytime you see the word following, that's most likely where the colon is going to go. Because following gives you what afterwards? Most of the time, it either gives you another sentence or it gives you a list. Or you can say, this is going, the following list, or the following something. After you see following, you know that there's going to be a semicolon somewhere. So there's 2 sentences. Our teacher says to remember the following. What are we going to remember? Every day you can choose your behavior. So it's separating 2 clauses. The second clause always explains the first one. So what she put after the clause explains what she said. Something they want you to remember. Let's see, Ariel. How about number 10?
The doctor needs these things: a scalpel, scissors, a gown, and
And where should the colon go?
after a, like, between a scalpel.
Okay, the doctor needs these things. A, scalpel, scissors, a gown, and a mask. What is A? Is
So, put it, like,
right before A, because A goes with a scalpel. It's a scalpel, scissors, a gown, and a mask. So it'll be the doctor needs these things. And the list is a scalpel, scissors, a gown, and a mask. So tell me where the colon goes. Right before what? And what's the things called? So you can remember. A list. So it's going to go right before the list. Whatever they're listing, it could be colors, it could be names, buildings, it could be schools, what else do we have? Animals, anything before the colon comes before the list. So it's the last word before the list is where the colon goes. Where else? Because it's something that we didn't touch on. That was in this paper. Where else does the colon go? We said it earlier. Between what? Where do we see this?
Hours and
Between hours and minutes. So what time is it? 11?
24.
Oh, yep, it just turned 44. 11:44, and you will always see the time. If you saw this, would you know that that was the time?
No.
You wouldn't know that that was the time. So you need to put the colon there. So tomorrow, I'm gonna collect these packets because, as you can see, it is a full packet.
We'll be here.
Oh, you're right. So I'm gonna collect them, so the next time we have class, we're gonna do the next page, which is colon again, and then we're gonna concentrate on the semicolon. So you already have your paper. You can go ahead and collect them up. You already have your papers that explain what the colon and the semicolon is. So I'm gonna need y'all to pull those papers out. And don't forget over the holiday, because you won't have any next week. So you guys have a great Thanksgiving holiday.
You said we won't have you next week?
No, you won't have, well, oh, you will in this class. I'm thinking Thursday. So you will have it. So Monday and Tuesday. Monday, we'll be going over the colon again, so don't forget over the weekend. So y'all guys have a great weekend.